Hey guys, this is DJ Parten with the National Association for Gun Rights. I'm here with State Representative Andrew Sorrell from Alabama House District 3. We're right outside the State House today in Montgomery, and we wanted to talk to you a little bit about constitutional carry. Representative Sorrell here is our constitutional carry bill sponsor. He's working his butt off fighting for your gun rights down here in Montgomery. So Representative Sorrell, tell us a little bit about your constitutional carry bill.
Sure, my constitutional carry bill really does two things. First of all, if you want to carry a pistol in your car right now, that's illegal in Alabama unless you have a permit. So I think if you're legally allowed to own a firearm, you should legally be allowed to possess the firearm. What good does it do you to own a gun if you can't carry it with you? And who goes anywhere without their vehicle? So it's really, I think, a big infringement on our constitutional rights to not be able to carry our pistol in the glove box in the car or on our person in the car. The second thing my bill does is, right now, open carry is legal in Alabama, 100% legal to walk around with a gun on your waist. But if it's cold outside and you put this jacket on and cover up your pistol, again, you're a criminal unless you have that permit. So my constitutional carry bill is going to change both of those things. It does not get rid of the permitting process because you're still going to need permits for reciprocity in other states, but it is going to alleviate those two concerns.
Yeah, that's awesome. 16 states already have constitutional carry. As law of the land, Vermont actually has had constitutional carry since Vermont became a state. They've never had a permit requirement. But 15 other states after that have passed constitutional carry legislation. 2 more states, Utah and Montana, are on the verge of passing it as we speak. And even neighboring Mississippi passed this law in 2016. What's the holdup here in Alabama? Why does Alabama not yet recognize the right to carry without a permit?
The holdup is the Alabama House of Representatives. So the bill has passed Senate committees numerous times, passed last year. In fact, I was in the meeting, passes on the Senate floor. It's passed several times in the last couple of years. It always dies in the House, specifically in the House Public Safety Committee.
So yeah, the House Public Safety Committee, what is their main concern? Why do they keep holding this up? What can our members do to help push this along?
A lot of the Public Safety Committee is former law enforcement officers, and they really have two concerns. Number one, the public safety component, which I think is a non-issue personally, because if you look at other states that have passed constitutional carry, there's not been blood in the streets afterwards. There's no statistical evidence that there's an increase in violent crime after passing constitutional carry. The second concern, honestly, I think is the money, because right now, the state is selling you back your constitutional rights, and it's pretty lucrative. So a lot of money goes to your local sheriff's office, and they used to use it for some good things. But if we're going to fund law enforcement, we shouldn't be doing that by selling people their constitutional rights back and making them carry a little card around with them.
Exactly. I was running the numbers this morning, and somewhere around 900,000 Alabamians have a pistol permit. And the prices vary by state to state, but on average, it costs about $20 per permit per year. And so when you do the math on that, that's $18 million per year that these sheriffs are getting for selling back your rights to you, rights that you already have under your God-given rights protected by the Constitution, and they're selling these back to you for a profit of $18 million per year. So it's no wonder they oppose this legislation. But how can we overcome that obstacle? What can we do to get this bill moving forward?
Well, I think we need members of the National Association for Gun Rights all over Alabama reaching out to their legislator and demanding passage of this bill. I mean, I think that this has gone on long enough. The Republicans have been in control of the Alabama legislature for 11 years now. We've really not passed any significant pro-gun bills during that time. And I think that the citizens need to demand a change. Because if you look at the polling on this issue, it's very, very popular, not just with Republican primary voters, but with gun owners in general.
Exactly. Alabama gun owners demand that their rights be restored, but we have to show the politicians that. So sign your constitutional carry petition, call your lawmakers, tell them to support Representative Andrew Sorrell's constitutional carry bill. And one more thing, right behind you, we have the Alabama State House, and right above where it says Alabama State House, there's some Latin words that say Audamus Jura Nostra Defender. Now, I don't know if I'm pronouncing the Latin very well, but do you know what that means?
It means we dare defend our rights.
So the state motto of Alabama is we dare defend our rights. But the legislature continues allowing or continues forcing gun owners to pay for their constitutional rights back. So it's about time for the Alabama legislature to live up to that motto, pass constitutional carry, and defend the rights of Alabamians. So please sign your constitutional carry petitions today. Call your lawmakers, urge them to support this important legislation. And if you have time, shoot Representative Sorrell an email here and thank him for all the hard work he's putting in on this.
DJ, I do want to say one more thing. The momentum is building. I had 5 co-sponsors my first year for this legislation. Last year, I had 23 co-sponsors in the House. This year, I've already got 23, and there's 5 or 6 more I think are going to jump on board. We are going to pass this bill, but we need your help.
You heard them. Sign your petition, call your lawmakers, and keep an eye out for more updates from the National Association for Gun Rights. Thank you for your time.